Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Today we are playing the Utahraptor, or as the devs like to call it, the Omniraptor. But I'm not calling it that. I'm not calling it Omniraptor until the actual Utahraptor is added to the game. Alright? Like, I've been calling this thing Utah since the game came out, and they keep calling it the Utahraptor, so it is Utahraptor. Get used to it. But anyway, welcome to the video. We're doing something a little different today, where instead of me talking, over the video, I'm gonna be like narrating like this and stuff like that, so that there can be two versions of this recording session. There can be one with narration, and then there's another that has no commentary or narration at all, and you can just enjoy the gameplay itself and the environment of the Isle. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video or the other one, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. So this is where we started off. We were in the what's it called? We were in the Highlands, just trying to get water safely, praying to the gods that there's not a big scary crocodile in the water here. It's giving me a fright. You see, I'm keeping my eye on that surface very, very carefully. I'm always just terrified to drink from this lake, because with Deinosuchus being quite rarer now, you just really never know whether there's one there or not. And I love that. Deinosuchus is much rarer to come across than it used to be back when Ease of Sparrow was the map. Like that lake right there, there's no water access to get to it, so they can't just swim to it. They have to risk climbing from the closest water there all the way up to this mountain that we're on to get into that lake. And that's actually really dangerous. That's freaky dangerous, because not only do they have to worry about other land predators and herbivores attacking them while they're trying to get up there and pretty defenseless on land, they also have to really worry about their thirst. Like, Deinosuchus has a very, very fast water drain to, keep it around waters, otherwise it would just dominate the land. That'd be very unbalanced. So it's got very low, very high water drain. So you have to get from where we are all the way into this lake without dying of thirst, which is quite tricky. I tried it, and I lost a big Deinosuchus because of that. I was very, very, very mad. But yeah, it's very scary, because you never know if a Deinosuchus is going to be in that lake or not. And just in case for those who are new to this kind of game and don't know what a Deinosuchus is, this is what a Deinosuchus is, and I think you can see why that's so terrifying. It's a giant crocodile. It's the largest crocodilian probably ever, and probably has the most powerful bite force of any terrestrial animal. An hour later, after the previous clip, I moved to the swamp to see if I could find any prey there, and I came across my new packmates. At the moment, we are seeing if we can find something to eat, because I have plenty of food on me, as you can see, but the rest of them are starving, so we're quite desperate. So hopefully we'll see if we can find something nice to eat. Lots of Tyrannosaurus activity in the area, so if we can, we want to see if we can find one of them, because that's the easiest option for prey at the moment we can really think of. It's either Tyrannosaurus or something bigger, and if we can avoid going after something bigger, absolutely will. Going after Diabloceratops or a Stego when we have the option of going for something like a Tyrannosaurus, which is a lot smaller and a lot less spiky, is definitely been a call here. After a good bit of wandering around, sniffing and tracking and trying to locate these mooing dinosaurs, we came up empty-handed. We just couldn't find them anywhere. We had no idea why, because they weren't exactly being quiet. We heard them coming from this area that we are in right now, but as you can see, they're not here. So we have no idea where they've gone. So what we're doing, we're just going to backtrack and we're going to see if we can find anything back around the plain side of the swamp. Here we've found a pair of Diabloceratops. Now, these are the only things we found around. So these are the only option for hunting anything we have. So we're trying to see if we can bring one of these very dangerous animals down. Diabloceratops is way much heavier than we are, much more powerful, and as you can see, very, very protected. Sure you can probably tell by now, but this is a losing battle. I'm injured, everyone's tired, and they're in a very defensible position. So we're still trying to kill them, but we're at a massive disadvantage here. One of our pack members is already starving to death. So yeah, the fight didn't end great. We came out alive, but in the end, we did not win this battle, unfortunately. However, that's just the life of a predator. Some 90% of hunts fail. That's just the reality of being a predator. Doesn't make it any less fun though. Once we got to this hill, we knew the hunt was over. that there was no way we could advance. They could defend themselves very easily. We still tried for a bit, but it just did not work in the end. So that's this hunt over. So with the last update of this game, there was a new feature called mutations, and one of the mutations that I learned about in this video was that Utahraptor gets access to a mutation that heals it when it eats, which is amazing. Look at that! I got back up to full healthy status just by eating a fucking goat. Like, that is the best mutation I've ever seen. And if I can get on anything, I'm gonna get it every single time. It is so overpowered, and I love it so much. After filling up on deer and goat, our next objective was heading towards the highlands in hopes of more prey and better hunting. It's kind of run dry where we are right now. We're staying a very high alert and watching our backs at every turn because it's night now, as you can see, and terrifying things lurk out in the darkness of this game. The Dilophosaurus rules the night with a fierce, venomous bite, and they massacre Utahraptors, especially during their prime hunting hours. Nocturnal predators are a thing in this game, and they are terrifying. They can come from any of these trees. You see these trees, anything could be hiding in them, and you wouldn't see them coming. So our goal is to get to the highlands and find some good prey before we become prey. On our journey to the highlands, we got a bit sidetracked and we decided we'd head to the North Pond. We met this little guy who I took under my wing and raised as my own for most of our journey to the highlands. Yeah, so I just thought I'd show this part when we met this little fella and then continued on our journey. After a lot of walking, we finally made it to the highlands. However, along the way, we lost two of our pack members, me and Immortal Bundy here. And now the only two left, as the other two left. I promise they didn't get eaten. They left. So if they got eaten, they would have missed the video. But they had to go do their own things. After So after that, we continued on our journey and we wound up here. So, as you can see, there's not much around, which was quite surprising, because I expected there to be a lot of dibbles and all sorts of creatures hanging around the lake up here, but there really wasn't much. So, me and my packmate just kept exploring the area and searching for anything we could eat, like this little dude here. So, yeah, welcome to the Highlands. After a long day of hunting and fighting and learning to survive, we finally managed to catch ourselves a Triceratops. And with that, I think it's time I call the video there. Thank you very much for watching this video. I thought I would try a little bit something different when it came to narration of a video. I hope it was enjoyable, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video, which I decide to make. Remember to subscribe, please, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.